Hi everyone, welcome to the next video in the Let's Get New Zealand Healthy Again series. Today I will talk about why we overeat when all we want to do is be skinny. Have you ever felt uncontrollable food cravings? As if you're addicted to food, finished a meal and then gone looking for something else to eat soon afterwards? If you've ever experienced these things, you're not alone. And not eating enough protein might be one of the reasons why this happens. We will keep on eating until we have fulfilled our need for protein. And this is regardless of how many calories we take in. 2 Australian researchers did the initial work on this. They looked at how a range of insects, animals, and humans responded when their protein intake was too low. They found that insects such as fireflies would keep feeding until they reached their required protein levels. And this theory has been tested in human research and shows that when we don't get enough protein, our hunger and satiety hormones don't get switched off. This results in a strong drive to continue eating. We know from the previous videos that protein plays an essential role in every aspect of being healthy. We also know that we need to consume the correct amount of protein for the metabolic signals to be triggered. If we don't eat enough protein at each meal, it can't do this job of self-signaling. So this means when we don't get enough protein over a long period of time, we end up with health issues. And often these creep up on us slowly, and we just accept them as signs of aging or stress. The drive we have for protein is an important survival mechanism. It's to make sure that we eat enough of it. So overeating protein is very difficult. It controls our appetite much more than carbs or fats will do. It regulates the hunger hormones in our brain, and it also increases the satiety hormones in our stomach. You don't need to remember all of these details. The important point is that when we eat enough protein, these hormones tell our brains we can stop eating. So if you ever find yourself with food cravings, feeling as if you're addicted to food, wanting to eat soon after finishing a meal, think about whether you ate enough high-quality protein. So just as a reminder of how much protein we do need, it's a minimum of 90 grams a day, and I'll show you how to work out your individual needs in the next video. This is 30 grams per meal. So it would look like a 100-gram piece of steak or some other sort of meat, 4 large eggs, or a cup of cottage cheese. And remember, this is required at each meal. 30 grams of plant protein is 300 grams of tofu or 1,200 grams of quinoa, and this is required for every meal. So now I'm going to give you an example of a typical plant-based breakfast that many people might eat. This provides 29 grams of protein and about 1,300 calories. The calories are high because many plant-based foods aren't complete proteins, as they don't have all the essential amino acids. So it's important to choose complementary sources. 100 grams of cereal, a cup of berries, 1.5 cups of soy milk, which is a complete protein, and 100 grams of macadamia nuts. And then macadamia nuts and the cereals act as complementary proteins. The next example is a typical mixed breakfast. It also provides about 29 grams of protein and about 520 calories. So we've got 1 slice of wholemeal toast, 2 large eggs, half a cup of grated cheese, and 100 grams of some sort of vegetable mix: tomatoes, spinach, onions, peppers, mushrooms, anything you like. The last example is a very simple breakfast and could easily be made into a smoothie. I've used animal proteins in this example, but you could quite easily switch this to plant-based. Here we have 32 grams of protein and about 300 calories. Here's a scoop of whey protein powder, 200 grams of full-fat Greek yogurt, and a cup of berries. If you find you're struggling to lose weight, have low energy, lack motivation, maybe have some brain fog, low mood, depression, hormonal imbalances, digestive disorders, losing muscle, then assess your protein intake. Have a look to see whether you're getting enough or what the quality of the protein is. Remember, if you like to geek out on information, check out the extra science video for more detail. In the next video, I'll tie up all the loose ends and help you to put all the pieces of the puzzle together so you can work out your own protein needs. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Please share, and let's work together and get New Zealand healthy again. Thank you very much.